Hi guys, so I am here in Nebraska today and I'm going to show you guys 5 unique things that you can come do and see around Lincoln in the Omaha, Nebraska area. Right now we are headed up to the world's largest time capsule. It's a huge pyramid-like structure. I'm so excited to go see this because it looks really cool from the pictures. So we're going to go see that first and then we're going to head closer to Lincoln and then go over to Omaha. Here we are, you guys, at the world's largest time capsule. This time capsule is actually going to be opened up in 2025. So just next year, they're going to open up this time capsule and see all of the things that were kept inside from 1975. Pretty cool. It's 5 feet below this pyramid, and everything's been preserved since then. I guess 1975 doesn't feel that far back, but kind of is. So we're gonna head over to Lincoln, say goodbye to world's largest time capsule, and go find some more fun stuff to do there. All right, guys, we just made it to Lincoln, Nebraska, and we are headed over to the historic Haymarket. And no, this isn't an actual Haymarket. Maybe it was at one point, but this is actually just the downtown or the historic area of Lincoln, Nebraska. I am super excited because this place has over 200 stores and vendors. Saturday mornings, there's a farmer's market, I believe between 6 and 7:45. It's only a couple hours, so you really have to get there early in the morning. I missed the farmer's market today, so I'll have to come back next time. But I'm really excited. I'm gonna go find some dinner. It's about 6:40 here and the sun is still out. In the summertime, Nebraska, Kansas, all of those flyover states, they have a lot of daylight hours. So it's warm and it's sunny until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, which is actually kind of cool because you get a lot of daylight hours to go see a lot. All right, guys, so I ended up going to this place called The Mill. There's chocolate inside of this. This is so good. I think the last time I had poutine was actually in Canada. It's a Canadian dish. Just in case you guys aren't familiar with my channel, basically I am trying to travel to every single country in the world. I'm at 112 countries right now, trying to get to all 196. But today I'm in my home country of the United States, touring around Nebraska. I am so excited for this poutine. I can't even tell you guys how excited I am for this. This is so good. Wow, that gravy is so thick. It's so hearty. That's so good. And they have pulled pork with this too. I'm gonna try some of this pulled pork. It's sweet, it's savory. It's like a little bit of everything. It's super tender. The other thing I got at the Mill, so this came from Lead Belly. If you guys are here, there's a place called Lead Belly in the historic Haymarket. That's where I got the poutine from, but I also went down to the Mill and I got affogato. This is just ice cream with a shot of espresso on top of it. It looks absolutely amazing. And I got it in a little to go because I do need to get over to Omaha before it gets dark. But right now I'm just charging my Tesla and then I'm gonna head over. But I'm so excited for this too. I haven't had affogato in such a long time. That historic Haymarket has a little bit of everything. It has so much food. There's so many restaurants down there. There was also like a little gift store that you can kind of go around and buy gifts if you guys are like looking for a gift, if you guys are here temporarily and you want to like bring home gifts to family members or friends or something. But it has a little bit of everything. And honestly, I am loving Lincoln, Nebraska. I didn't think that there was this much in Lincoln, Nebraska. I just thought there was a bunch of corn like everybody else. Nobody thinks that there's this much to do in Nebraska, but there is. So let's continue on our journey and go over to Omaha and see what else there is. So this is our third unusual or maybe unique thing to go see in Nebraska. We are headed over to the very first home that Warren Buffett purchased in 1958. He purchased the home for around $31,000. I think it's like a 5-bedroom home. Of course, we cannot go inside. I don't know if anybody is ever allowed inside. I don't believe it's toury. You can't go do tours. Nothing like that. Warren Buffett claims that he still lives in this house. Does he actually live in this house? I don't think so. I don't believe it. Maybe he does. Maybe you'll see him in Omaha, Nebraska if you guys come visit. But I have a doubt that he actually still lives here. But he claims to. He claims to still live in the same house. So yeah, we're gonna come up to it and I'll point it out for you guys. Be the one. It is guarded by like 2 different gates. I'm sure other people have come to try to see it before in the past. Super, super guarded corner lot. But yeah, that's supposed to be Warren Buffett's house. I don't really think he lives there. Maybe I'm a naysayer. Maybe we have some Warren Buffett fans in the comments that will tell us otherwise. But I have my doubts. These homes are kind of historic in a way. I know not everybody would say a 1950s home is historic, but I mean, honestly, I don't know. Some of them are historic. They're not looking all that great. Not all of them are. So yeah, it's definitely an older area here in Omaha, Nebraska. But very cute, very interesting place to come see. We're at the Sunday morning farmers market in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm so excited for this because you guys know Nebraska is known for fresh produce. They grow so much. There's so much farming here. So I'm just so excited for this. I think it's going to be really cool to go see some of these vendors. So this farmer's market was really fun here in Stinson Park. I got a whole bunch of little goodies. And I think it's open until 1 p.m. So it's actually open pretty late in the afternoon. If you guys are here on a Sunday and you want to come check it out, they have a whole bunch of local vendors. Lots and lots of fresh bread and veggies, everything. Basically everything here. I got a whole bunch of fun stuff at that farmer's market. This is just some sourdough bread. It was like a local, from a local bakery. I think this is actually, yeah, this is from Lincoln, Nebraska. This is some German roasted cashews. So excited to try these from the Nut Hut. This looks absolutely amazing from Blair, Nebraska. We got some honey iced tea. I think this is, yeah, it's a black raspberry green tea. We got some honey. These little honey sticks. These are so good. They had some really unique flavors too that I'd never even heard of. And then we also got some jerky. This is beefcake jerky. Yeah, super fun little farmer's market. Really, really cute. They had a lot of really good vendors. So yeah, if you guys are here in Omaha, you got to check it out. Sunday morning. You just come anytime before 1 p.m. I went to go see the Jocelyn Castle. This is a huge castle that is, it's a Scottish style castle. But it looks like they're having some kind of church ceremony or something like this on Sunday. I'm not actually sure what this is for. I feel like a failure. I can't give you number 5 for Nebraska, at least not this number 5, this castle, Jocelyn Castle and Gardens, because they're actually having a wedding here today. So it is closed for a private event. They have a like a little sign outside. However, you guys, if you have ever lived in Texas or if you've ever been to Texas, you might be familiar with something called a kolache. There is a kolache factory here. So this might be my number 5. I know this doesn't sound Nebraska-y enough, but my number 5, it got taken. So I don't know, maybe we'll find some other fun stuff driving back. But if you guys are here, highly, highly recommend that you check out the kolache factory. These are not, they have nothing to do with Nebraska, so this isn't a good advertisement for the state necessarily, but they only have a couple kolache factories in the United States. Like, there's not that many kolache factories. It's not a huge chain. The majority of them are in Texas, but they do have one in Kansas City. They have one here in Omaha, Nebraska, and I think they have one over in Iowa, I believe. I might be mistaken on that, but let me just show you what these look like.